Every time you want to take this damn league seriously, people, they do some other stuff that makes you say, how is this league serious? How does the WNBA run its stuff? How do they allow stuff like this to happen? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, and it doesn't make sense. No different than last year when you go on a break for the Olympics and allow people a break for the Olympics and you don't have games during the Olympics. This should be absolutely no different. This should be no different. And I'm talking about the fact that there is an AmeriCupW with players in the WNBA that are going to miss regular season games for their teams to play in international play for the AmeriCup W, for which at least one player from the Indiana Fever is going to miss 4 games, and that is Damiris Dantas. And we're going to talk about that. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of Rudy's Rant, Her Game, Her Way Women's Basketball, where we talk facts over feelings. I am your host, Rudy Rodriguez Showmat. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts. Appreciate y'all continued support of the channel. I am getting this video in. As you can see, I got hockey behind me. We are going into overtime. The Panthers blew a 3-1 lead. I am obviously not very happy about it. They got real lazy, and Edmonton turned on the pressure. They went up 3-1 and just didn't keep the foot on the gas. And the Oilers goalie made some great saves, but they didn't. They let that foot off the gas in the third period in particular, and it bit them in the ass. Now they got to regroup, reset, and get it together and get this W in overtime. Crossing my fingers. But I wanted to get this video in. I wanted to create a video on this because I don't have all night. But listen here, folks. Last year they went on a break for the Olympics. And I get it. The American Cup is not the Olympics. I get it. I get it. So either the WNBA should say to its players, no, you cannot go play over there because you are under contract to play in the WNBA. The teams should say, no, you cannot go. You are under contract to play in the WNBA. Or as a league, you take a 2-week break and let them go play in the America Cup, and you take a 2-week break. You have teams that are losing players. Chicago Sky is losing Camila Cardoso. This is just the Brazil. Damiris Dantas going to play for Brazil. Indiana Fever. The Fever are significantly limited in size. In size. And of course, there are people now that are saying, this makes it seem more likely or possible that Michaela Timpson could end up getting cut because she hasn't played so far. I would say, no, this is reason to play her, but you never know with the WNBA. All I know is this. This is the type of third-rate BS that the WNBA would allow. You would never see the NBA having its players go take off mid-season to go play in some international play. Why? Number one, because they scheduled the shit out of season. You don't have NBA players playing in that stuff during a season. You might have amateurs or former pros or something, but you don't have NBA players currently playing in the NBA who are going to play in these types of events. Just doesn't happen. It doesn't happen until the Olympics. And that's when they get together and they come together and put their best players out there and they say, let's go. The Indiana Fever's got a problem here because they have no size. You got Aliyah Boston, then you have a bunch of forwards. You got one center and a bunch of forwards. And that's a massive thing for the Indiana Fever. It's just crazy. It's crazy. And there are some people that are giving some comments about players being released to do national team for UEFA champions. That's soccer. Soccer's got crap all year long. Soccer never stops. I am not an expert of soccer, but soccer never stops. This is an American sport. So if you got a problem with American sports, guess what? You can go watch soccer. You can go watch EuroLeague. You can watch all that stuff. You can watch all of it. The season is not long enough to lose your main backup in the post for 4 games. That's literally almost 10% of the season in the WNBA. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I don't know what y'all think about this, but this is WNBA type of garbage, bro. This is the type of garbage that is what always goes on here. Camila Cardoso and Damiris Dantas made the list for the AmeriCup W. I'm being told they are guaranteed to show up for the competition, which takes place from June 28th to July 6th in Santiago, Chile, and will miss WNBA games during that time. Here's what's crazy. The Chicago Sky right now will have 8 days off between games. Right now. Another player named Manu Alves. I guess she's in college. Or I don't know, she's in Europe. I think she's in college, it looks like here. At Illinois. That's June 28th, so 28, 29, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 days. 9 days? 9 days. What? So she's going to miss 2 games before this tournament begins because they got to practice. Yo, man, this is whack. This is straight up whack. I don't have any. This is whack. This is why it's hard to respect this type of league. American leagues, American sports do not allow players to just roll out whenever the hell they feel like it. Or maybe they do now. Maybe that's how it's starting to go. Maybe we're going to start having vacations mid-season where someone says, you know what? I want to go to Bahamas. I want to go to freaking Hawaii. I want to have a vacation for a couple of weeks, and then I'll come back when I'm feeling better, when I feel like it. That's this. There's other players from Brazil who don't play in the WNBA that you can go grab. There's other players. Is your country that limited on players that you got to go pull 2 from the WNBA? I get it. It's their country. I have all the respect in the world for national pride. I have great national pride. And you never see an NBA player playing in the FIBA thing or the whatever it is. You never see the real guys who are going to play in the Olympics playing in whatever event there is outside of the Olympics. But here we go, women's basketball. Who is in the AmeriCup? I'm just curious. What countries are in the AmeriCup? AmeriCup W teams. It's a qualifier, so I presume the U.S. doesn't have to play in this. So actually, the U.S. does have a team in this thing. Who's playing? Who? What players from Team U.S., what players from this country are playing in the AmeriCup Chile 2025 for the United States of America? I'd like to know. I don't know what the roster is. I am looking for it right now. I don't. Where is the roster? Let's see where is the roster? Do they even have a roster yet? Are you going to take Asia Wilson to go play over there? You can take Caitlin Clark to go play over there too. That's the point. Why in the world are teams being stripped of players in the WNBA who are in the WNBA in season? Like right now, you know who can play for the team? You know who could go play for Team USA? Kennedy Carter can go play for Team USA. She's not in the WNBA. I can't see where the roster is for this. I'm looking for it. I cannot find it. If I can find it, let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it before I get off of this video, because this is just ridiculous. This is just ridiculous. But this is a problem, in my opinion. And this is the WNBA with their bullshit. Here we go. Let's see here. USA basketball. I'm trying to figure out, we're sending a bunch of college players to AmeriCupW. Because I can tell you this, the players that played a couple years ago in AmeriCupW were college kids. So I can only presume that the players they're sending over now are college kids. I'm looking for it. Can't find it. AmeriCup roster. So yeah, it looks like Team USA is a bunch of college players. So while the USA sends college kids, these other teams send professionals. Interesting dynamic, huh? And that's why it's hard to take the WNBA seriously. WNBA shouldn't allow this. Team shouldn't allow this, or they should just schedule these events during the off season, or treat this like the Olympics. Treat it like the Olympics. You look at the players that are in it. You got just the players alone that are in this thing. You got Canada, Puerto Rico, Mexico, Argentina, El Salvador, Dominican Republic, Brazil, USA, Colombia, Chile, and I think that's Mexico, if I didn't already say that once. Yeah, but I think this is a major problem for Indiana. And I know a lot of people are thinking that, or people that I've seen that thinking that they're going to cut Michaela Timpson because of this. I think this is when you play Michaela Timpson. I don't trust Bree Turner. She's terrible. But those are my thoughts. WNBA, do better, but I can't expect much. It is what it is. What do y'all think? Let me know y'all thoughts. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell. This is Rudy's Rant, Her Game, Her Way Women's Basketball. We talk facts or feelings. Come on now.